What you're now seeing is the output of a YOLOv5, and this video is a basic tutorial for those who like to benchmark a YOLOv5 on their own videos or their own datasets. After watching this video, you would be able to render such object detection results or the bounding boxes on your own video footage. This video is composed of two parts. In the first part, we are going to talk about what is a YOLOv5 and how to run it on your own PC so that you can do your own benchmarks. The second part is a video benchmark on 4 different models of YOLOv5 using aerial footages. So, let's begin. So in the first part, we are going to mainly focus on these two questions. What is this YOLO thing we have just mentioned? And how to use or benchmark YOLO on our own computer using our own videos. YOLO is a state-of-the-art machine learning model for object detection. There are different versions of YOLO, and by the time this video is made, the most advanced YOLO is YOLOv5, invented by this guy. I apologize for I don't know how to read his name. Probably this introduction is too brief, but don't worry. We're about to explain this more intuitively. Just think YOLO as a machine. If you give it an input, it will process it and give you an output. So what is the input and output of a YOLO? Since YOLO is an object detection model, it takes in an image, or could be a batch of images as its input. After processing this image, it puts bounding boxes on it, telling you there is one object detected in each bounding box. These bounding boxes are its output. It also recognizes what object it is inside each bounding box. For example, an output image shown here, in the red bounding box there is a person, while in the yellow bounding box there is a backpack. In short, YOLO is a machine that puts such bounding boxes on pictures. But YOLO does not directly draw or render these boxes onto the image. Instead, for each bounding box, it provides you with several values. For one bounding box, it provides an X-main, an X-max, a Y-main, and a Y-max to represent where this bounding box is. A fifth value stands for the label, or I would say the ID of this object. For example, 0 stands for person, 27 stands for Thai, or some other value that stands for traffic light, etc. So with a label 0, we know there is a person here, and then we can write person while rendering this bounding box. A final value is the confidence, telling you how sure it is with this entire result. Of course, if you think YOLO as a function, which is the orange F here, its output should be a series of vectors, just like many other machine learning models. If this is your area of expertise, of course you can directly manipulate these vectors. Or you can choose to output the results to a pandas data frame or a CSV file, or you can use the raw data for some other programming tasks. You can even fine-tune the model if you wish. It's totally up to you. But today, we are not going further into this. What we focus today is to run the YOLO on your own PC and render your own benchmark video. First of all, we need a Python environment. There's no need for you to know how to program in Python, as the code is already there. We just have to run it. You can use either an individual Python environment or an environment within an anaconda. Both are fine. If you don't have a Python environment, you can quickly get started by going to python.org and download it. Here we click this Python version here under the download, and we select the most appropriate version of Python for our PC. For me, it's this one, and yep, download starts. While you're installing this individual version of Python, please don't forget to add Python to path, which will save you some effort later. You can do it like this while you're installing. You can also search online for how to install Anaconda, but we won't go through this today. Okay, so the next step is to download the project from GitHub. I used this open source one by Untitled. So what we have to do is like this. We go back to Google and we search YOLOv5. We click into this first link by Untitled on GitHub, and here we go. If we scroll down, then we can see some documentations, and as we can see, there are multiple versions of YOLOv5. But now we simply click this green button code and we click this download zip, and bingo, download starts. So now we have a YOLOv5-master.zip, and we simply unzip this file. Okay, so the next step is to install some necessary libraries. Before we install these libraries, we are going to launch the Anaconda PowerShell prompt here. If you have installed an individual version of Python, you can simply go to cmd if you have added that Python to the system path. Okay, so the first library we are going to install is PyTorch. If you have already installed PyTorch on your computer, you can simply skip this part. If you don't have a PyTorch installed on your computer, then we can go back to Google and search PyTorch, Pytorch. We click into this first link and we scroll down. Here we can make some choices. I'm installing this PyTorch to my PC, Windows PC, so I'm choosing this Windows, and I'm choosing PIP. If your Python is running within an Anaconda, then you can also choose Conda. And I'm installing this PyTorch for my Python environment, so I'm choosing this Python. Finally, my CUDA version is 11.3, so I'm choosing this 11.1, and it works. With our configurations here, the system will generate a command. We can simply copy this command, and if you are running an individual version of Python, you can directly right-click in your CMD window to paste this command, and you can click Enter to run it. However, if you are with an Anaconda, then please make sure to first activate the correct sub-environment before executing this command. You might encounter some problems while installing PyTorch, and Google could be helpful. Once you see your console screen cleared with a done written at the top, then congratulations, your PyTorch is successfully installed. Okay, so now we are going to switch to the directory where our YOLOv5 is located. So, I remember that directory is D, so I am typing D:, to switch to D, and let me see here. Yeah, it's this directory. So what I need to do is to type cd and plus this path. Okay, so now we are in. This is for the convenience of accessing the Python scripts as well as the files in this folder. And now I'm going to copy an MT4 file and paste it in this folder. As you can see, this one, pubg.mp4. Okay, so now let's type together python detect.py -- source pubg.mp4, and we click Enter. And we can see there are some problems. As we can see, this is because the tqdm library was not found. Actually, we haven't installed all the necessary libraries. We have just installed one. So we can simply type here pip install tqdm, and the tqdm library will be installed automatically. You are going to install multiple other libraries in this way, including one called YAML. While you're installing this library, please type pip install pyYAML instead of directly YAML. When such error does not occur anymore, then congratulations again! YOLOv5 is running on your computer. Since this is the first time running, downloading the weight might take some time. This depends on your internet connection. When it completes, you can see this, and you can go to this directory to check your results. And this would be our result. As we have previously seen on the GitHub page, there are actually multiple versions of YOLOv5. Apart from this YOLOv5s, we have, for example, this YOLOv5s6. So how can we benchmark this new model? Actually, we can specify this in the command line. Let's type together. Okay, so that should do it. And as we can see, the program is now automatically downloading the new weight.